Good morning to a new Adventure Clan episode. Today we're in Brandon, in the heart of Thetford Forest, on the banks of the River Ouse. There are two swans over there, and we're just having a quiet morning, listening to the birds. The sunrise is coming up right now, and we're just starting the day. Thanks for joining. It's gonna be a great day today as well. Cheers. Noah and I woke up early to do some bird listening. We can hear a great tit, common wood pigeon, common chiffchaff right now. We're in the garden of the hotel. Hotel Bridge, Brandon. Noah's doing her rounds. Cookie. What's up, Noah? You having fun? She smelled the cat. You're not getting anything, buddy. Sorry. No, she's very well behaved today. Usually she barks at birds. such a beautiful location. Now we can hear more birds. Eurasian blackbird, European robin, Eurasian wren. It's like a concert. Look at the swans feeding. That's where we're gonna have breakfast. An omelette with sausage and bacon. Cami has a full English, rather small for English. Look, a duck. Noah will get her later. Yeah. So all these holes around us, they were mine shafts, probably going down 10-12 meters deep. It's like a lunar landscape full of craters. People used to come around here from all over Britain during the summer. Usually they would dig up to 2 mines per year. This is one of the most wanted and sought after types of flint in the UK. Jet black flint was used for making weapons, hand tools like axes and knives. No, there's not a bone for you.
If you kill an animal, you do, the animal's dead.
in the earth. 9 meters deep. Antler pits were used to dig out the flint. It was hard and physical work that required great skill.
I have to go backwards in the mine.
Came here to mine during the warmer months. Everyone contributed to work here, even children. Flint was the most important material for Neolithic people. It was worked into tools, arrowheads, and weapons. And the jet black flint found here was perfect. There was wonder, but also danger in digging so deep into the earth. Offerings were left in these mines to give thanks for the precious flint and to ensure the safety of the miners in the underworld. When the pit was closed, miners lit fires and held feasts, revealing our connection with nature and the spirit world.
Do we have a choice?
For centuries, communities worked here and extracted flint from these mines. This place's 90 million year history.
Yes, it does. A good life. Just ropes and...
Gradually, over the course of time, these fossils compress together to form a tree. Silica from sea sponges and tiny marine creatures trickled into crevices of chalk and solidified to form flint. Millennia passed, and in the depths of the earth, layers of flint formed. Flint lay waiting to be found. Around 4,500 years ago, Neolithic miners discovered the flint here at Grime's graves. The best flint was buried deep in the earth. Antler picks were used to dig out the flint. It was hard and physical work that required great skill. Whole communities came here to mine during the warmer months. Everyone contributed to work here, even children.
I've just been down in the pit. This place is great. 2600 BC flint mining begins here. 2500 BC Stonehenge is built. Minefields grow close to its current size. New settlers arrive in Britain bringing the first metals to 2400 BC. 2100 BC, the first period of mining stops around the site is abandoned. 1500 BC, small-scale mining takes place during the early Bronze Age. In 1200 BC, a major settlement is built here. Oh, it was so nice inside. Good documentary. I'm not gonna tell anything else because the little projection inside had enough information. The Anglo-Saxons used this place as a meeting place for local people. In 1200 AD, this is established as a place for farming rabbits. So they had warrens around. It's called Grime's graves from Anglo-Saxon god Grime or Woden, and graves because there are mines here. Last year, this building opened last year. This is Granwell's pit. The oldest, deepest and best preserved pit excavated so far is 12-meter deep, and at the bottom of it they found a buried pet, and they buried it with a snack, with a pig bone. That's so sweet. Oh, so even 4,000 years ago people loved their pets. Yeah. Apparently this is pit number 2. They found antlers, pottery, types of traces of ritual and offerings around here. Noah, she's smelling rabbits. That's a rabbit hole. No, she just wants to do her job.
Yeah.
Wow, but it's full of rabbit holes. Now I see why this place was used as a warren. Warren is the English name for rabbit burrow. Grimshaw Mound, a place where the Anglo-Saxons came to settle disputes here. I believe later was developed as a rabbit warren. Yeah, in Neolithic Britain there weren't rabbits on the island. They were brought here later on by the Romans and then by the Normans. Grime was the Anglo-Saxon god of war and of the dead, also known as Woden. And the 16 parishes of Anglo-Saxon around here, they used to come here. This was their meeting place to settle disputes. Grimshaw Mound. The Anglo-Saxons believed this was a burial site for their god of war, Grime. We've left Grime's graves, and our next visiting location is an Anglo-Saxon village. If yesterday we kept it all natural, today it's all about history. At Grime's graves we saw how ancient people dug deep for survival, just like we have to dig deep inside ourselves nowadays to survive in this world. And now we're gonna see how the Anglo-Saxons lived 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
Look at that.
So apparently, because there is livestock on site, dogs aren't allowed in the Saxon village. But I came in for a quick gander. Cami is waiting for me. She's set up in the cafe area with the hot chocolate. And these are the livestock, I presume. Beautiful black pigs. I don't know what they're foraging for. But let's check it out quickly. I don't want to leave her waiting for too long. Apparently there's also an event in the village with children. The lady at the reception said I'll hear them before I see them. It's gonna be interesting.
The finds, the years of experimental archaeology, and the testing of reconstructed buildings. But this is only one interpretation.
Are you followers of Wotan?
No.
Huh? Are you some warriors?
Yep.
Nice one.
Fighting that group over there, the little ones. They're hard work.
Brilliant. Nice. Looking very good. They had the wolf head on.
No, put it down. Trophy of the... No, put it down. I don't know which one that is. Symbols.
Out! Game over! Photo opportunity with the troll.
No more attacking.
No more fighting! Too late!
25 taken with them. Once you've had your pictures, can all the weapons go back in the...
You going next, yeah?
You two go.
Here we go, here we go.
Are you ready? Turn around, Wilbur.
Apparently an army of children battled some trolls. Looks like a cob house. This is a thick thatch. It's beautiful. Someone made a fire here recently. Probably this was a sleeping area. Not too bad. Not too shabby. There's a fire pit over there, but they didn't have a chimney, so the roof is all black from smoke. Well, probably that helped with the bugs. There's meat for preservation here. Also the smoke must have helped with that too. Some fish, grain to dry, and pelts. This looks like a wolf pelt. Probably a storage area. Some nice artwork there. There's some snakes, maybe. Yeah, there's snakes eating each other. Probably this was a hall, a kitchen. Look, they had a pot here. Ah, yeah, this is the chief stood here. Obey me. This whole place reminds me of rural Romania, honestly. My grandpa's workshop, because he was a carpenter, he used to work with wood, and they same gate system. They didn't have a fire inside, but look, this is the craft area. Ancient loom. Still with the fireplace in the middle. Must have been nice and cozy. Well, apart in the winter, because if they had no windows. This looks like a forge. Yeah. This looks like an oven. Oven and forge. Yeah. This is an Iron Age hut, a round house. Well, it's the same structure, wooden with clay and thatched roof. Well, it offered basic protection from the elements. A lot of belts. Yeah, I imagine on a rainy British day it was much better to be inside one of these. Hammers. Sinew. Reeds. They used to do the thatching with those reeds. Some Saxon helmets. Pretty low. There was a battle here. The sunken house, what in Romania would be a bordei. Has sand on the ground. Again, I want to mention, 100 years ago, this is how people used to live in southern Romania. There are numerous historical accounts of this, so don't blame me. That's the truth, the history.
A high status house. Oak peg with ash rafters and hazel pattings for the roof. So let's get in. Have a look. What's in here? Oh, that's another wild boar pelt. Oh my goodness me. Feel that. Awesome. So, a woolen tunic. Yeah. Did you notice that?
I did. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at the
That looks like a
bed.
very comfortable bed, actually.
I wonder what type of skin that is, or is
It's
it real
wild
skin?
boar. That one.
Is that real skin?
Yeah.
Yes, it's real.
It'll
It's
be
real.
old, but it's wild boar.
And then look at the weaving. Elliot, look at these.
More or less, these places haven't changed since when the Saxons lived around here. You know, forests can grow, seasons pass, But history remains the same. We just have to look for it and learn from it. They have a hobbit hole. Just like Bilbo Baggins' house. Some Saxon words.
What did these early Anglo-Saxon men have bring up? That's a rare.
This is the mask from Satan Who. Well folks, I recovered the rest of the clan. We're all here. And I think that's it for today. We had an amazing day and a great weekend. Today was all about history, which I love. Cami not so much, but she's just she's just enjoying tagging along with me.
I'm part of the history.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for joining. And if you liked it, please click subscribe and like. It really helps a lot. I am trying to post new videos every weekend, but sometimes life gets in the way and I can't manage, but I'll always come back. So thanks for your support and see you next time. Bye.